What is the electron geometry and molecular geometry of OF2 or oxygen difluoride? So the first step always in determining electron geometry and molecular geometry is to write or draw the Lewis structure of the molecule. So the molecule in the problem is OF2, and I have drawn in the board the Lewis structure of OF2. So it is obvious in the structure that the central atom is oxygen. So to determine the geometries, you need to count two things. Number one, the number of atoms bonded to the central atom. And number two, the number of lone pairs on the central atom. So let's start with the first one, the number of atoms bonded to the central atom. So how many atoms are bonded to oxygen? We have 1, 2. 2 fluorine atoms bonded to the central atom. So this is 2. Next would be the number of lone pairs on the central atom. So when you say lone pair, pair of electrons, so a lone pair is composed of 2 electrons. So how many pairs are on the central atom? So we have 1 lone pair, 2 lone pairs on the central atom. I have attached here a table below which summarizes the electron geometries and molecular geometries. And let's look at columns 3 and 4. The number of bonded atoms around the central atom and the number of lone pairs around the central atom. So we have figured out that there are 2 atoms bonded to the central atom and 2 lone pairs on the central atom. So 2, 2. We have 2 bonded atoms and then 2 lone pairs. So the electron geometry would be tetrahedral and the molecular geometry would be bent. And these are the answers to the question.